What is Arsa-Prayoga? What does it mean? The term Arsa-Prayoga means we should not correct the transcendental mistakes sometimes made by the Acharyas. We can only correct if the Acharya explicitly orders us to do so, and even then we should be very cautious and reluctant. Srila Prabhupada explains, if one is too big, there is no mistake. Arsa-Prayoga means there may be discrepancies, but it is all right. Just like Shakespeare, sometimes there are odd usages of language, but he is accepted as authority. I have explained all these things in my preface to first canto. This is from a letter to Mandali Bhadra, Jaipur, 20th January 1972. And the next quote. So unless one is self-realized, there is practically no use writing about Krishna. This transcendental writing does not depend on material education. It depends on the spiritual realization. You will find, therefore, in the comments of Bhagavatam by different acharyas, even there are some discrepancies, they are accepted as Arsa-Prayoga. It should remain as it is. Srimad Bhagavatam 7.5, 23 and 24, Vrindavan, March 31st, 1976. And the next is from a conversation. Srila Prabhupada says, No, Jagannath cannot correct. That bad habit he must give up. Radha Vallabha. So we should just leave it exactly. Prabhupada, oh yes, you should not be more educated. Radha Vallabha. He wasn't changing any of the words. He was just, Prabhupada, nothing of this should be strictly forbidden. Radha Vallabha. So no corrections. That makes it simple. Prabhupada, they can divide the synonyms, that's all. Radha Vallabha. Synonyms, so even. Prabhupada. That is his tendency to correct. That's very bad. He should not do that. Radha Vallabha. So I'll just forget this, then. Prabhupada. The system is, whatever authority has done, even there is mistake, it should be accepted. Radha Vallabha. Oh. Prabhupada. Arsa-Prayoga. That is, he should not become more learned than the authority. That is very bad habit. Radha Vallabha. He was always wondering how he should think. So I'll tell him that. He thinks, if I think I see a mistake, what should I think? I'll tell him what you just said. Prabhupada, he cannot see mistake. He's mistake. And then later in the same conversation also, in regard to the editing, Prabhupada, why finish it? Whatever is done, no more. And later again, Radha Vallabha, well, now that the system of no corrections anywhere, that makes it very simple. Then he can't do anything. I don't think he wants to either. It makes it more simple for him. It makes him very uncomfortable. Prabhupada, no corrections. So this is from a room conversation, 27th February 1977. All of this is summed up so nicely in Prabhupada's Bhagavatam. In his Delhi version, there is even bold emphasis. On the other hand, that literature, which is full with description of transcendental glories of the name, fame, form, pastimes of the unlimited Supreme Lord, is a different creation of transcendental vocabulary, all meant for bringing about a revolution in the impious life of a misdirected civilization of the world. Such transcendental literatures, even though irregularly composed, is heard, sung, and accepted by the purified men who are thoroughly honest. Unquote. Srila Prabhupada never ordered or gave permission to anyone to edit his books after his physical departure. And even while he had his manifest Leela, he was very unhappy about a lot of the editing made by his book trust, BBT, Bhaktivedanta Book Trust. Despite that, after Srila Prabhupada's physical departure, the Bhaktivedanta Book Trust International have made thousands of unauthorized changes, additions, and alterations to many of his books. In this way, they have violated the principle of Arsa-Prayoga and greatly compromised the transcendental potency of Prabhupada's books, all of which creates huge obstacles in his and his loyal disciples' preaching mission. This blog, Arsa-Prayoga.com, is dedicated to inform, explore, and discuss this catastrophe, and to again give you access to the original and authorized versions of Srila Prabhupada's transcendental books. And we also have a Facebook group you can join. You can see the address here, and you can also search Arsa-Prayoga. So, thank you very much for watching. Hare Krishna.